closed vessel contains pure water in thermal equilibrium with its vapor at 25 degrees Celsius as shown in stage 1. The vessel exchanges heat with the oven atmosphere and attains a new thermal equilibrium, that is stage 2. If the valve A is now opened inside the oven, what will happen immediately after opening the valve? So the 4 options given to us. Option A is water vapor inside the vessel will come out of the valve A. Option B, hot air will go inside the vessel through valve A. So here the valve is given. Nothing will happen. The vessel will continue to remain in equilibrium. And option 4, all the vapor inside the vessel will immediately condense. Let's see the explanation for this problem. In stage 1, the pressure this P will be less as compared to the atmospheric pressure because of the presence of water vapor here. Okay, so this will be less than atmospheric pressure. That is the case of stage 1. Now in stage 2, stage 2, this container containing the pure water is now kept inside this isothermal chamber. So this is isothermal. That means there won't be any heat interaction between the system and the surrounding outside. So T will not change. So let's write dt is equal to 0 because it is isothermal process. Now what happened? The water vapor receives heat and gets superheated since the vessel is placed inside an oven at 80 degrees Celsius, right? So the air temperature here is 80 degrees Celsius. Also we can see here that the volume of this vessel will not change because this oven boundary is fixed, right? So this is also a constant volume process here. So this process is constant volume. So dV is equal to 0 and it is kept inside an isothermal oven. Okay, that means there won't be any heat interaction between system and the surrounding. So when the volume is constant, the pressure is directly proportional to the temperature, right? So P will be directly proportional to T as, okay, let's see, from the ideal gas equation we know PV is equal to nRT. We know this R is constant, this N is also constant, volume of the oven is also constant here, so P here is varying only with temperature. Therefore we can write P1 by P2 should be equal to T1 by T2. From this relation we can write this. So P1 here is the saturated vapor pressure of the mixture at 25 degrees Celsius and its value will be P1 should be equal to 3.17 kilopascal. It's a standard value. From the chart we can find this value. Here the value of P2 we don't know, and P2 here is the pressure of the mixture at 80 degrees Celsius, right? Because the oven temperature is 80 degrees Celsius. We don't know the pressure value here. T1 is the initial temperature of the mixture at 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, so T1 is 25 degrees Celsius. So let's write here T1 is equal to 25 degrees Celsius. In SI unit, we will just add 273 and this will be 298 Kelvin. T2 is the final temperature of the mixture, which is 80 degrees Celsius. So let's write T2 here. T2 will be 80 degrees Celsius plus 273 and we will get 353 Kelvin. Now substituting all these value here in this equation, in this relation P1 by P2 is equal to T1 by T2. We can get the value of P2 from here as P2 should be equal to P1 into T2 divided by T1. So P1 value is how much? 3.17 kilopascal multiplied by T2. T2 is 353 divided by T1, that is 298, and this value will come out to be 3.75 kilopascal. So P2 value we got 3.75 kilopascal. Now this is the pressure of the mixture at 80 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now we can observe here that the pressure inside this vessel after heating is less than the atmospheric pressure, right? Because the pressure just now we calculated P2. So P2 here we have calculated 3.75 kilopascal, and the atmospheric pressure PATM, let me write it here itself, PATM is 101.32 kilopascal, which is the standard value of atmospheric pressure. So what will happen? The hot air goes inside the vessel. Okay. So the hot air will go inside the vessel when the valve A will be opened. Now let's go back to the problem and choose the correct option. So the correct choice is option B. Hot air will go inside the vessel through valve A. Now to get hold on these type of problems, you can refer to the NPTEL course lecture 34 Psychometry on Refrigeration and Air Conditioning by Professor M. Ram Gopal of the Department of Mechanical Engineering at IIT Kharagpur.